What's going on YouTube? This is Rob A again, and today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO The Lone Ranger set 79109, Colby City Showdown. This set has 587 pieces, and it comes with two buildings. I believe they're just facades, but even still, you get a sheriff's office and a bank here. You also get 5 minifigures, and those are the Lone Ranger himself, Tonto, Dan Reed, Frank, and Ray. And yeah, I really love them. I love the minifigs in these sets so far. They look awesome. I'm a huge fan of the classic Western series, and I'm just really excited to see them kind of back again. So on the top of the box, it shows you the minifigs again, looking spectacular. I am so in love with these minifigs. And on the back, you can kind of see what's going on in the set itself. You get a bank here, which is kind of a storefront, but it's got a safe inside that can, open and close, and the bank sign can be knocked off. And over here, it looks like the chandelier can fall on unsuspecting victims. You've got a blast open door for the jail cell, which is really cool because it reminds me of a set that I actually have from the original Western series, which was the sheriff's office that also had a dynamite door, which that's pretty awesome. This one doesn't look quite as explosive as that one was, but yeah, overall it looks like a fun little build, and I'm really excited to get to it. So enough about the box. Who cares about that? I'm going to open this guy up, put it together, and we'll take a look at it when it's all done. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye for now. Alright guys, here it is, the Colby City Showdown. All put together and ready to go. And we're going to start off with the minifigs here. And of course, we might as well start off with this guy right here. Our good friend, the Lone Ranger. This is the same one that you've seen in the Stagecoach Escape set. Nothing really new from that, but it's still a new minifig overall. So as you can see, very nice printing all over his self. He's got a nice long jacket there. Hat, of course, comes off. Very, very nice printing. And on the back, nothing on the back of his head. And you, of course, get 2 of these sweet new silver revolvers. Actually, you get more than 2. You get these 2, a couple extras, and a few more in different colors. So, very nice Lone Ranger. We're going to move right along to Tonto here, as I've been calling him, Johnny Derp. And as you can see, he comes with a tomahawk, which is pretty awesome. It's actually, I thought it was just, one of the wand pieces and like a little tomahawk blade clipped on. No, it's actually one piece. It is all one piece. The handle is made out of solid plastic, but the tomahawk, the blade rather, is soft rubber. But they are molded together. So that's pretty cool. That was an interesting surprise. And of course you do get Tonto here in his garb. I have this one with the screaming face because he's the same one again that comes with the Stagecoach Escape. The bird does come off of his head here, and you can take his little hair off. You can see he's got some nice hippie hair. And he's got some sweet printing all over him. Sweet printing, bro. And you can turn him around, and you see he's got a very happy Minecraft ghast face. Next up, we have Dan Reed, who appears to be a sheriff or marshal. I'm not sure if the different stars mean anything, but I really like this guy's outfit here. He's got some very nice printing. You can see the star on his chest. He's got the vest and the long coat, the duster. It's not quite a duster, but it's a longer coat. Very nice printing overall. And on the back, again, nothing on the back of his head. I don't think any of the normal I think only Johnny Derp over there has a double-sided head. I think all these other guys just are single-sided head guys. Next up, we have the bad guys. First up is Frank, and he looks very cool. I really do also like his printing. Very nice, kind of dirty, dusty, torn, and a nice black hat. Very, very cool. You get some dynamite there. Nice scowl on his face. And on the back, you see also very nice printing on the back as well. Last up is Ray. Ray has some fancy mutton chops going on here and a sweet mustache. And yeah, is overall very, very nice. You can see he's got a very nice little pattern on his chaps there. And back of his vest. You see he's all scratched up in must. He's got a little bowler hat on and his bag o' money. And you can see also the darker colored revolver. I absolutely love the new revolver piece. I think it's awesome. So that's it for the minifigs. Let's take a look at the set itself. Okay, so Colby City, in this instance, consists of 2 buildings, a bush, and a cart. So first up, you get a bush. It's light brown, or beige, or whatever color you want to call it, and you do get one of those. Very nice. Next up, we have this little cart, and it's very simple. As you can see, I just dumped some money out of it. You do get a couple of these $100 bills, and that's pretty cool. Can never have too many of those. You get a nice little bottle, also very nice. And yeah, it's just a simple little build, but I think it adds to the play value of the set overall. And you just stick it all in there, and I don't know if this is supposed to be their little getaway wagon, if they're just gonna pick it up and like run with it or what, but you do get that. Alright, so for the buildings themselves, I think we're gonna start with the bank, and it's only because I feel as though the bank is the weakest of the set, or the weaker of the 2 buildings, I guess I would say. It's not that there's anything terrible about it. It's just that it is basically just a facade. There's really not too much to it. And I'll go into that a little more as we go along. But you do get this little bank facade. It's not terrible. It's not bad. A little barrel outside the door. The door opens, of course. You get a lot of these bricks in a newish color. This kind of the blay sort of color here. And that's pretty cool. You get a bunch of those. You get some nice green, which is always nice. And some white arches. Turning it around to the other side, you can see that it's kind of sort of the inside of the bank. So this is supposed to be a teller window here, I'm guessing. And this is the bank vault, of course. So first things first is that I'm not sure we'll use, say, Tonto as the bank teller. Well, he would theoretically go on this side, because the door opens here for your person, villain, or what have you to walk in the door. And then he'd be standing here. He's here. Teller's here. And, well, first problem, the vault's behind this guy. It's not behind where the teller is staying, so that to me doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So just a nitpick, honestly, but yeah, it's kind of, I think it's valid. So I don't know if you could see that, the teller window looks pretty cute. You can of course open up the vault doors here, and inside you've got a little pile o' loot. some silver ingots, some silver coins, and some $100 bills, and that's pretty neat. So that's what the bad guys are after, that little pile of money there. And to get that money, they can come around here, and this gentleman can take his dynamite and just stick it right here, light the fuse, and then bam! You could blow the door off, or blow the wall out of the bank, and then he can sneak inside and grab the money. And that's pretty cool. I think it's a nice little play feature there. They can get in there and such. So that's pretty neat. Also, whilst having a wild shootout inside the bank, we'll have our villain here, and the Lone Ranger comes up here and sneakily fires at the chandelier, the light in the bank, and then bam, it drops down on the bad guy's head and knocks him out. And then also the explosion from the dynamite, bam, is so powerful that this other bad guy is standing here running away, and the explosion knocks the sign off the bank and totally misses him, but it knocks it off, and you get that going. So there's a bunch of little things that you can do that kind of add to the play value of the set, and some of them work better than others. I like the wall. The chandelier is not really necessary, but I can totally see how you can make it work. The sign, however, is just a little weird, but whatever. It's not bad. It's just a little, like I said, it's a little facade, and it could have used the space that it has a little better, I think. But you know, whatever. It's not bad. The real bulk of this set lies in the sheriff's office, and I think this set's pretty nice. And just quickly, I want to compare it to. Well, actually, I'll show you what we've got here. And just quickly, I want to compare it to the old set that I have here. And this one's from 1996, I believe, and this one is from 2013, and you can definitely see that there are some obvious differences. We'll turn this one around. It's got a little jail cell on the outside, and a little space for everybody to sit down, and just, that's pretty much it. This one's got pretty much the same thing, just a whole new level of detail in there. And that's pretty awesome. And there are some other similarities with that set as well. I may mention them later, but for now, let's check this out real quick. As you can see, there's nice sticker work. There are stickers on the roof. You don't have to put those on. They don't look all that great. For the purposes of the review, I put them on mine. But it's probably better off without them. They don't really add anything. You get a nice little railing around here. You got a little area, you know, for coffee cup or whatever you have going on there. A gun rack on the back here. A little desk for the sheriff, whom I'm guessing is this guy right there, Dan Reed. You do have a cell back here you can open up and stick one of your villains in there. We'll stick old Black Hat McGee. He can just fit right in there. And as I'm sure you have noticed by now, there is a piece of dynamite sticking off the side here. And what you do with that is Ray sneaks over here, plants the dynamite, runs off, and in the middle of the night, kabloom, sort of, kind of. It blows the wall right out of the cell. So we'll just get that. Yeah, that's fine. So, cell wall is blasted open. If Frank here survives the explosion, he can run away. He can escape into the night, and yeah. And then, of course, these guys are going to want revenge. So they're coming back up. They're coming back up. They're going to get revenge. But what's going on, guys? Because this sheriff's office has a secret weapon. You lower this part of the roof, I guess you'd just call it, and there is a bloomin' cannon right on top of the building. It is, of course, one of the new cannons that have been that now once again have the spring-loaded feature, so you can fire that fairly nicely, as a matter of fact. Yeah, that's just lost, is what that is. I gotta stop doing these reviews, guys. I keep losing Lego pieces. But anyway. So as you can see, all kinds of that stuff going on. Pretty cool situation. And I'll show you really quickly. This older set also has a very similar feature, where you would put that right on the side. You take the old dynamite, which was just printed on a tile here. You'd come along and sneak it underneath the cell, and then kablammo! Blow the wall off. And I think that's a much more satisfying explosion. Now, I'd say that's a much more satisfying explosion if you ask me, but I understand that probably safety regulations may be a little different now. Who knows? I don't know, but whatever. That's pretty cool. I like that they kind of reference this older set. I like that it's a, you know, they made similarities between the two. And I think they'll look great together. You know, if you have a kind of a Western layout, if you need, you know, you got more than one small town going on, you're going to need more than one sheriff's office. For sure. For sure. Yeah, but that's basically the Colby City Showdown. I think it's, you know, is it worth the money? I would say yes. I think it's like a $50 set, I want to say. You do get two buildings. Granted, one of them is kind of a lame-o, but the other one, the sheriff's office, is really cool. I do like it. And you get the bad guys that you get, the variety of bad guys in these Lone Ranger sets so far has really impressed me. I think it's great to get kind of stock Western characters. I think they look fantastic. The buildings are nice, even if they're a little overly simplified, like the bank here. But they are nice, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting the other Lone Ranger sets. I think I'm gonna actually complete the whole line on this one, so you can look forward to those reviews. But in the meantime, I think I'm gonna end this one here. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching, as always. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and yeah. That's going to be it for now. Thanks so much for watching again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.